This is more sports dirt, and I'll apologize up front. This is more central to me than anybody else. Another city is saying we're getting turf wars over pickleball courts.
Yeah, this is going to get ugly, I think.
Dateline, Austin, Texas.
Is it one of those things, Kelly, where you feel as a pickler?
Yeah.
Do you and your brethren and sister feel like it's coming for you one of these days eventually?
I'm concerned about this.
Do you think one day you'll be on? Well, because you've already been on TV once extolling the virtues of your sport.
Exactly. Like so many other retirees. In this story, they got a couple of retirees, Ruth and Irene, and they caught them on the... I don't know. Their last name's not given.
And Adam and Methuselah. They're all there. Noah, Moses,
Horace.
Caught them on the pickleball court, and they were saying, what do we love about it? The whole community.
I love tournaments, but I love the friendships I've made.
Everybody's always texting and emailing. Where are you playing today? What time are you playing today?
So true.
That's your life.
That's so true.
That is your life.
You hear that? They wouldn't even take time to be interviewed. They kept on.
I love
You hear
tournaments.
that? They keep on playing.
I love the friendships I've made.
Where everybody's always texting and emailing.
Love tournaments out.
Where are you playing today?
That's Ruth first, then Irene, and everybody. That's my whole life. My whole life is who's playing and what time we play and where we playing.
The supply and demand with these courts, yeah?
That's the thing. Austin, Texas. That's where they are.
And the noise, correct?
Well, the noise is, yes, that's been the big problem. People who live around pickleball courts are always complaining. They play until late at night. They start
Sun
early.
up, sundown.
And it's, there's retirees that play in the morning, then younger people play at night, and you've got that noise over and over and over again, and it's driving people crazy. But this is a different issue that this is Austin, Texas now. So much demand and not enough courts.
Yep.
And so what happened was in Austin, Texas, I want to get the story exactly right. It's so close to my heart.
Yeah.
That there are some basketball and tennis courts, and some would-be picklers just went and spray painted lines on the basketball
Now,
court.
see how you can't do that.
They've crossed a line.
Literally crossed a line. And they spray painted those lines on there. And so now the Parks and Rec Department has been overrun with complaints from tennis players and basketball players saying, hey, keep these old stodgy a-holes in their lane. But it's growing. It grew 156% over the last 2 years.
Is that nationwide or in Austin?
Nationwide. And Austin has been one of the biggest cities apparently to take this on. And so when they painted orange lines on the basketball and tennis courts,
Orange.
people said we have to remove. We had to do something about this. The spray painted lines, some were taped down, some were spray painted. According to Jody Jay, the assistant director of Austin Parks and Recreation, they said we had to remove some equipment so tennis players and basketball players could use it again. And remember, they have the rights to these areas as well. But pickleball gets way more demand. Way more people are playing pickleball.
There's money sitting on the table for somebody that's got some investment dollars.
That's happening all over, that people are trying to do
Indoor,
that.
outdoor.
Yeah, that's right.
Just got to have the land and the lights.
I played last night too long.
Of course you did.
I played too long.
Well, you're
last
obsessed.
night. My guys, they just kept saying one more game, and
One more game you to death.
that's the way it is. It gets in your blood, and you keep playing one more game after one more game. The lady there who was just speaking said it's booming so much. We're thankful that it's become popular. I've been in the department 17 years. I've never seen anything like it. 10 years ago, nobody was at these parks. Now,
of course,
it's overrun. It's
When's your
overrun
next tournament, Kelly?
Yeah.
We're in next month. We're playing. We're playing back-to-back days
On Mother's Day.
I said,
Spring
let's
fling.
schedule it for Mother's Day. We're doing spring fling on Mother's Day.
One thing we can find out about the picklers, they have no heart.
Diesel's got me in Charlotte on Saturday and Raleigh on Sunday.
Boy. Sounds like a comedy show.
I had to pass that one through the wife, make sure.
Yeah, you got to run that
it was
through
okay
legislature.
there. And
Tons of MILFs.
yeah,
Or gilfs.
you heard from the picklers
Irene?
right there, Irene and Ruth, exactly.
I bet they'll see more people put in pickleball courts behind homes as opposed to tennis courts over the past
Agreed.
for 5 to 10 years.
I think
For
that's right.
sure.
I think you're right.
People will use that.
Because it's
your home
half the
constantly.
size.
Yeah. But the noise, now you all were talking earlier about basketball courts or basketball goals in driveways, and people complain about the noise. This is worse.
That would be more annoying to me.
Yeah, this is really
Could somebody
worse.
invent a quiet ball?
I think
not
they've
possible.
I don't think so. I think they've tried some of that. I'm playing with the new Oso ball.
Ooh.
And I
Is
found
this the birthday ball?
No, I got Duras. Or my birthday balls were Duras.
And they go untouched.
Yes.
They're still in the wrapping?
Still in the packaging. But I had requested that because that's usually the tournament ball. But then my friend Todd brought out some Ozos the other day, and I said,
Oso.
Yeah, pretty good.
Significant change? Upgrade?
It just doesn't get out of round. Sometimes they get wobbly, and you notice you have to throw it up and bounce it. But they don't get out of round, from what I'm told. So
is this a company that already existed, or is this a company that saw pickleball happening and said, let's make pickleballs?
Yeah. This is
so they weren't making racquetball equipment in tennis.
No, they weren't. And that's exactly what's happened. Now,
Fascinating.
Somebody told me the other day, my friend Curtis said, here's the only shoe on the market made for pickleball. And he's apparently, so he can get a discount. So he's like, here's the shoe you need to buy. It's made only for pickleball. But I said to him, Curtis, my shoe says pickleball on the side of it. He goes, they just spray painted the word pickleball on there, man. That's all that. That's all that.
I fell for that.
He's like, are you kidding?
I'm going to put that on with a Sharpie.
They just wrote the word pickleball.
Anybody can do that.
You going to trust that?
Yeah.
He's look at your toes.
Just some 4-year-old Malaysian kid slapping a pickle stick around
That's
there.
right. He said, how your toes look? I said, they're black. He goes, exactly.
They should be green.
Exactly. My toes are the wrong color because I'm wearing the wrong shoe. We had a deep, long discussion about shoes yesterday. Which ones to wear? Which ones wear out more? One guy had Michelins because
They make.
he's got the Michelin Man on the back of them because they wear out.
Are they steel belted?
Well, they wear out so quickly because of all that
you never leave the court.
hard court use. They wear.
Yeah.
I mean, I go through them every couple of months, and he goes, "These are guaranteed 6 months because the Michelin Man's on the side of it." We're talking a lot of shoe talk last night.
Pick the fattest logo in the business.
That's right.